A new roll of lane cleaning cloth will last approximately 400 lanes, depending on the manufacturer. Different bowling centers will find the need to replace this cloth maybe weekly, monthly, or possibly every 2 months. To do that, we're going to show you a set of different procedures to hopefully make this job easier. We'll first open the cleaning compartment and remove the cleaning tip from the block, being careful not to lose a spring. And we'll place that tip down in the 10-pin side corner of the lane machine. From that point, we'll disconnect the hoses for the recovery tank and remove that from the machine as well. Now we can take either a razor blade or a pair of scissors, and we can cut through the cloth so that the cushion roller freely drops to the floor. And then we can remove the used take-up reel. Now, if we were using the old style take-up reel that came with the lane machine that has a couple of screws coming through it and possibly some clamps, we will actually need to unroll this cloth so that we can reuse that core. If we're utilizing the new K2 Select Easy core, we're actually going to unroll the remainder of what's left of the new cloth and reuse that top core for the new take-up reel. Before reinstalling the new cloth, we're going to put the recovery tank back in the lane machine. And we're going to use this front part of the recovery tank as a straight edge to kind of help us make sure that the cloth is installed evenly left and right. Now, if your lane machine came with a metal pipe, you need to reinstall that back into the new roll of cloth. We're going to unwind about 2 to 3 feet, and we're going to set it right on top of the lid against the rivets. And we'll fold the cloth back over, and we're going to go underneath the cushion roller. And it's very important that you make sure that the cloth is straight and extending evenly off of each side of the roller. Now we'll unwind a little more cloth and set that up against the recovery tank. We're going to either take the old existing core or the K2 Select Easy core, which has two-sided tape on it, and place that on top of the recovery tank and roll the paper over it. And angle it in onto the hubs. And then we will take the new roll and set that in the machine as well. Always make sure to replace the cleaner tip back into the block and double check that your hoses are connected to the recovery tank. And now what we'll have to do is go to the keypad and actually go to the System Control Duster menu so that we can unwind and wind up our cloth to make sure that it's evenly taut from left to right, and we will reset the present unwind time as well. Once you power the batteries up, the cloth will automatically raise in the lane machine. We will now hit the menu key until we get to the System Control Duster menu. Once we are at that menu, this red button on the 10-pin side plate becomes active. The first time we press the button, it will unwind cloth until we let go. The second time we press a button, it will activate the wind-up motor, and the cloth will stop as soon as the cushion roller microswitches are activated. Sometimes it's good to unwind and wind up cloth 2 or 3 times to make sure that the cloth is taut evenly from left to right. Then we'll simply push on the cloth and check it to make sure that the cushion roller is not floating on one side. From this point, we will hit the next key and then F6 to reset the duster count.